All right. Hello, Bobcats. We are back, but as you can see, this isn't our traditional first day back. I hope everyone is staying warm. If you don't know who this is Miss Schultz, and I'm going to kind of do some announcements before I start recording some directions and things that can kind of help you through the day one packet. Okay, so if you could grab your parents and a guardian, an adult with you, perhaps, and go ahead and watch this first clip together. Because, parents, I'm going to be talking to you too on this screen, just as some information that's coming through the district that I want to make sure that you all know and are aware of, just so we're all on the same page. So, students were sent home prior to Christmas break with a blue folder. Each one of them has their name on it, and it should also have a QR code that allows access to your Chromebooks. And now, the only problem is that we did not send home Chromebooks with students prior to the Christmas break. Of course, there was no way of knowing that we would be out. But I know that our superintendent kind of intends for us to not, go into the summer. So we're using this day as a way that we can still count for attendance, count for a school day without having to make it up. So we're going to kind of have to be a little flexible, and I'm going to record myself and post these links through YouTube so that your kiddos can do these packets without me, but still with some assistance if needed. And of course, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, Ms. Shadowin, or Ms. Wilkerson on Talking Points, and we will do our best to help assist you all so that these packets can be done. Because it's day one, we will only be working through day one packet, okay? So that should be the very first thing that is in the front of the folder when you open it. Should be on the left-hand side. There's some information, of course, for you guys, and I'm just kind of reiterating that right now. So some things to keep in mind. Number one, this packet being completed all the way through counts for attendance for your child. If they do not have the packet completed, I believe it's a 5-day kind of grace period after we go back to regular schedule. And if this packet is not turned in and completed within those 5 days, then your student will have to be counted absent for this day. And that's just so that we can keep the integrity of teaching, just making sure that your kids are still getting content while being at home as best as we can. So please make sure, if you can, make sure your child has this completed so that we don't have to count them absent. So yes. Number two, one thing I want to draw attention to is student integrity with their work. We really want to make sure that kiddos are using their own handwriting. Of course, if you need to help them, feel free to do so. I'm going to, again, be recording myself doing some help, some questions, some directions, and of course help them as much as you can. But I really want to stress that we want to keep the integrity and that your students or that your kiddos are doing their own work and turning it in with their handwriting. Okay, I just wanted to kind of reiterate that just so that we can all be on the same page and that we can ensure your kids are getting the best that they could get despite us not being in person. So those are just some of little announcements that I wanted to kind of translate to you guys. And so I'm just going to do like a fun little warm up. So I'm so excited to see you all back for the first day, but unfortunately we have to do this virtually. But I wanted to prompt a question for you to think about. So students, this is for you. What is one resolution you would like to make for yourself in the new year? Now, when we talk about resolutions, okay, I like to use the word goal. Now, when we think of ourselves as learners, what is the goal that you can have for yourself to ensure that you can be successful? Okay? So, of course, starting at this second sentence, you can see that I'm asking, think about what you have accomplished so far. Think about your grades. Has there been areas that you've done so awesome in? Are there areas that you maybe could improve in? If so, what do you think it is that could help you improve? Is it your effort? Is it your focus? Is it you asking questions? Is it, making sure you're doing your work on time? What might that be? We all have room for growth, okay? We all have room for finding things that we can improve upon. So what is something that you would like to make a goal for yourself to the end of this school year, okay? We're in 2025. It's great for a fresh start. Okay, so if you can think of one, I'm going to challenge you on the back of your packet somewhere or on a loose leaf sheet of paper. Just give me a sentence telling me what that resolution would be, and then give me a second sentence as to why you chose that resolution, okay, or that goal. All right? Is there anything different that you could do? Okay, so I'm going to take this clip and end it here. And then, of course, once we get started on our day one packets, kiddos, make sure you have a piece of paper somehow for scratch paper, and make sure you have a pencil somehow or a writing utensil that allows you to complete this packet. Okay, I'm excited to see you all, of course, virtually. See you later.